For this video, we are going to look at some easier ways to draw transformed graphs. For this question, originally, we are given the graph of the original function f, and the shape is something like this. We will try to sketch the graph of another function called y is equal to negative fx on the same diagram. So the first thing we have to understand that is the relationship between the original function fx and the new function negative fx. As we can see from the difference between the two notations, we have an extra negative sign outside the original notation fx, and this represents the reflection about the x-axis. In addition, when we try to look at the change of the notation, because we have an extra negative sign outside the notation fx, and that will affect the y-coordinate, which means the major difference between the original y-coordinates and the new y-coordinates will be by a negative sign. And as the difference between the notations will affect the y-coordinates only, which means after the transformation, the x-coordinate shall be unchanged. And now we try to use an easier way to sketch the transformed graph, and I'm going to choose some points from the original curve. Let's say, for example, if I choose 4, 3, which is here, after the transformation, we know that the x-coordinate should be unchanged, which is still 4, but the y-coordinate should be changed from positive 3 to negative 3. So we try to locate the point here. And then we can try to choose one more point to demonstrate, say for example 3, 2. So after the transformation, the x-coordinate shall be unchanged, and the change will be the y-coordinate from positive 2 to negative 2. Similar for the y-intercept. The original y-intercept is at the level 1, and then after the transformation, it should be at the level negative 1. And when we are going to look at the endpoint on the left-hand side, negative 3, 0 was the x-intercept. But as we know that at this location, the y-coordinate is equal to 0, it would be at the same location. So in the actual exam, we will be able to try to use some trivial points for us to have a better sketching. And finally, I just need to use a smooth curve to join those 4 points. Starting from the right, and then goes to the left. And then I will try to write down the name of this new curve called y equals to negative fx.